beautiful Sprite. All right, time to start the Fears podcast. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. What is going on? Welcome back to the Fears podcast. That's right. All right. Guys, we've got a lot to talk about tonight. We're doing three reviews. We're reviewing Happy Birthday to Me. We're reviewing MASH 4077. And then my Spirit Halloween store near my house just opened, and I went there the other day, and we're going to review that. So 3 reviews, plus whatever else you guys want to talk about. All right, so let me open up the chat. Let's get things emosian. Let's get things rocking. All right, here we go. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing absolutely, utterly fantastic. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, let's get things moseying. All right, here we go. There we go. Plus, all right. There we are. And thank you for the likes. Switching from top chat to live chat. Let's get things rocking. Way to go. I'm here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. I got to work tonight. Fears has to go into work at 3 o'clock. And I have to work till 8:30, I believe. It's either 8:30 or 9, something like that. But anyway, big shout out to the fans. Hope you guys are doing well. Anyway, things have been going all right, guys. Things have been going good. I just interviewed Randy on the main channel. So, if you guys have not seen that yet, be sure to go to Fearsman26 on YouTube and check that out. Let me give you a progress report of how many people I have on TikTok. Because I haven't told you guys. So far on TikTok, I have, let's see here. Let me go to it. Yep. I have, let's see here. I have 8,291 subscribers on TikTok. So, we're making progress. Little by little, we are making progress. But if you guys have not ever subscribed to my TikTok, if you haven't checked it out, be sure to check that out. And I just uploaded a video about the Spirit Halloween store. I took a bunch of pictures in Spirit Halloween. I kind of made like a little slideshow. So that's the newest video that I've made on my TikTok. So be sure to check that out. Let me write Visions and tell them that I'm live. There we are. Give me 1 second. Yeah, and again, I hope you guys enjoyed me interviewing Randall, so be sure to check that out. It's on the main channel, Fearsman26. I am live, buddy, so come and hang out when you can. There we are. There we go. So yeah, so now you guys are getting 2 lives in one day. At first, I almost didn't do this second live, but I was like, you know what? I owe it to the fans because you guys have been wanting my review on this, and you guys have been wanting my review on MASH 4077. So, I'll be honest. I did like MASH 4077 a little bit better than this. I'll be honest, when Visions gets here, I've got a lot to talk about on this movie. Some good, some bad. It wasn't what I was expecting, but we'll get into it. Anyway, what's new with Fears? I'm definitely going to do some speed dating here in about a month and a half. I'm excited about it, but I'm very nervous. So, fingers crossed. We'll have to see. I hope I don't back out of it. I really hope I don't back out. So we'll have to see, guys. I'm gonna need your guys' love and support on this because I never thought I would do speed dating, but I've got to try something new. Nothing else is working. Like I've been writing girls on the dating apps, and nothing's working. So fears, I've got to try something new. Because evidently writing girls on the dating app is not working. So I got to try something new. Yo, Visions! Lord Visions is here. Visions, I'm ready to rock. I watched it last night. I'm ready to review it. And I finished this a couple of days ago. But before we got to any of these, I was just telling everybody I'm going to do speed dating in about a month and a half. I'm going to really need your guys' encouragement because I'm nervous, but I'm excited, Maybe I'll find a Mrs. Fears there. You never know. Because evidently, like I was saying, Visions, like before you came in, I got to try something new, Because, but I am going to take Randy's advice and maybe do like one-sentence messages just to get them intrigued. Because evidently sending them one small little paragraph isn't working, so I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna try and send them one-word messages. One-sentence messages, and try some speed dating. So, fingers crossed on that. I hope it's the big W. So yeah. What else has been going on? Finally got all my hours back, working 5 days a week. I'm going in tonight. I'm going in at 3 o'clock. So it's going to be a long night because they said, Fears, we're probably not going to get out. He goes, it's going to be a busy night because my boss texted me before I started live streaming Visions. And he said, Fears, you're looking at probably getting out at 9 or 9:30. So we'll see. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the interview that I did with Randall. If you guys have not checked that out, it's on the main channel. Go to FearsMan26. That's right. And Visions, before you came in, I told everybody to check out my TikTok because I'm at 8,291 followers. Yo, Kate, what's going on? Kate says, I'm glad you're streaming regularly, too. I mean, I try to stream as regular as I possibly can. I try and do at least one for you guys at least a day. If I'm not vlogging, daily, at least you get a daily stream, But you guys are going to love the vlogs that I've got coming up. So be sure to look out for those vlogs coming up. So yeah, for sure. I'm going to do a stream, and then I'm going to get some dinner. I need to take a shower. And check it out, Visions. I'm wearing my dad's Stanley Cup, his Stanley Cup playoff shirt. So my dad went to the playoffs. So my mom gave me his shirt, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah, I'll wear it!" Because not only do I love my dad, obviously, but I love Blues hockey. Love it. I love hockey in general. Visions, I forgot to ask you: do you like hockey, or do you like any sports? I'm just curious. I don't think I've ever asked Visions that. Visions, do you like hockey? I'm just curious. Kate says, yes, but thought the interview would be the only one. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, at first I was gonna save this one till tomorrow, and I was like, what the hell? I'm on a streaming kick. Let's just do the other one. Let's just do the other one. So I was like, why not? Let's go. So cheers. Anyway, yeah, let me know, Visions. Do you like hockey? I was just curious because I don't think I've ever asked you about that. Or do you like hockey, and then do you like any other sports? Let me know. I love hockey. Hockey's one of my favorite. I've never actually played it, but I've watched a lot of hockey games. The only thing close to hockey is we did, me and my friends, like back in the day, we would do like street hockey, and then I did roller hockey, but I've never done ice hockey before, because that's a hard sport to do. So yeah. Anyway, big shout out to the fans, Z-fans. What's going on? All right. Time for the review number 1. All right, so I'm very excited. Halloween is in 1 month. October. Yeah, baby. You know what that means? A couple of things. Spirit Halloween has already opened up. That means Fears is getting out all my Halloween decorations, setting my Halloween tree up, It's going to be amazing. You guys are going to shit a brick when you see it. Oh, my Lord. Visions. Lord Visions. It's going to be so good. I'm going to out-Halloween what I did last year. And that was pretty tough because last year I did a lot of Halloween stuff. So we shall see. We shall see. Kate says Halloween is awesome. Oh, I agree, Kate. I agree. Halloween is amazing. Vision says, I don't keep up on sports or watch them on TV. I like going to games. So do I, Visions. So do I. If I can actually go to a game, I think that's a lot better. I'll give you an example. I like to play football, but if you watch football on television, it's kind of boring. I like hockey either way. I'll play hockey. I will watch hockey on TV. I will go to the games. Yeah. It's always better, though, if you're sitting there at the seat and watching the players. So, I agree, Visions. I totally agree. So, yeah. Kate said, I said hockey is amazing. Halloween is also amazing. Oh, I agree. So, anyway, Halloween's coming up. That means candy, handing out candy to trick-or-treaters, decorating. I love Halloween. That means watching multiple amounts of horror movies. I mean, a horror movie a day so I'm going to start watching a horror movie a day in October. And I'll tell you guys every single one that I'm watching. I may rewatch. I'll watch some new horror movies, when I get them, and I'll rewatch some old ones. So there it is. So I'm very excited for Halloween. But what I'm most excited for is they always open up Spirit Halloween around this area in like August, September. So yeah, so a few days ago, I went, oh, this would be a great opportunity to review the one. The one near me, last year, the closest one was like 30 minutes away, and that one was hot garbage, guys. I like Spirit Halloween, but the one last year was hot garbage. It was so small. And I'm like, people love Spirit Halloween. It needs to be a bigger store. Well, thank God this year, the one, and they usually take Spirit Halloweens and like put them in abandoned buildings, Because unfortunately, it's only open like August, September, and October. And after October, they go out of there, and then you can buy stuff online. I wish they would just keep a store open, 365 days a year. I don't know why they don't. Because people buy costumes, and people buy Halloween stuff. People have costume parties, even if it's not Christmas or Halloween and shit like that. They would make a killing. They would. But they choose not to. I don't know why. Yo, Triple says, I love refrigerators. So do I, buddy. They keep things cool. They keep Fears' drinks cool. There it is. So yeah. So Triple, the Halloween tree is coming in October. But the newest one by me is so much better. Not only is it like, it's a 15-minute drive away. Oh, wait, not 15. Probably 10. 10-minute drive away from my house. And it's in a big building. So this one is huge. I go in. I'd say the only thing bad about it is there's not much AC in there. They have AC fans going, but they only work a part of the time. That's the only bad thing. The staff was nice. Shitloads of stuff. I mean, Visions, I was in there probably an hour and a half. I would have stayed 2 hours, but it started to get really hot in there. So I was like, all right, I need to get in, get out, get a few purchases because I'm sweating Fears' balls off. I hate to be crude, but that's what happened. I was like wiping off the sweat every like 24 seconds, I was like, oh God. And then I literally took off my hat because it was so hot. Went out to my car, put my hat away, went back into the store because it was so hot. So that's the only thing bad about it. If I had to rate it, because it's so big, 9 out of 10. And probably the coolest things, they had 3 cool sections. I mean, I liked everything, but my favorite 3 sections were probably all the Halloween masks. They had a Ghostbuster section, and then the third one where they had all those mugs, Visions. And I bought 2 mugs the other day. I bought the one that broke like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, the Michael Myers one, and then I bought that new Friday the 13th Jason one. Visions, what did you think of that Friday the 13th mug? I just want your opinion on it. Did you like it? Did you like the look of it? Let me know. Yo, girl gamer, what's going on? I think we can get it down to 12 seconds with practice. Well, we'll see, Triple. We shall see. Girl gamer, what's up? Big shout out to you. So, I'd say Fears' analysis and my review of this new Spirit Halloween store, the only thing that they need to improve on is the AC, because I was sweating bullets. I mean, and they had like 2 big air conditionings going on in there. And they're like, we're really sorry. It kind of works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. And I was like, my shirt is dripping. The only time I was cool is when I went right up to the fan. I went right up to the AC unit, like literally this close, Visions. And I just stood there and I was like, oh yeah, this feels great. And I felt kind of selfish. I'm sorry. Because there's a big AC unit. And then Sophia's just walked right in front of it. And people are like looking at me behind. And I'm just like, yes, AC, that cool fan, that cool air, right in Fears' face. And then I just realized, I'm like, oh shit, I'm standing right in front of it. I should let other people, use the AC, Fears, don't be a selfish shit. So that's when I got this far from it, and then I got about that far from it. But yeah. Vision says it was pretty muggy. It was. It had that muggage. That's what I like to call it, Visions. It had that pure genius, excellent muggage. That's what I think. Did Fears just create a new Fearsism? I think I did. Muggage. It had that muggage epicness in it. So, and Friday the 13th, Visions, that's your favorite, and it's my second favorite. So Jason was a rockin' on that mug. So I haven't used it yet. You guys know my policy. Anytime I buy a mug, endless dust particles are probably in there. One time I bought a mug from Goodwill. There was a goddamn hair in it. Ugh! Fears' OCD was kicking in quite fast. So anytime I buy a mug, I usually run it through the dishwasher, if not twice, 3 times. So I'll probably use it. I'll probably use the Friday the 13th mug either tomorrow on tomorrow's stream or the next day. We'll find out. Or you guys will find out. Girl Gamer says, Fears, congratulations on that monetization. I'm happy for you. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've only gotten 3. What are they called? Oh, shit. What are they called? Super chats so far, Girl Gamer. So we'll see if I get any mores. And if anyone gives me them, I will never forget anyone that gives me a super chat or a super sticker. So if you guys give me one, automatically I will be like, yo, thank you so much. So we'll have to see how it goes, Girl Gamer. I hope it's a big success. I hope everybody's enjoying the content, and we'll find out. But yes, it's really nice to get some money, Girl Gamer, and it's quite an accomplishment. I never thought I would get monetization, but that's pretty cool that I got it, So there we are. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Anyway, so I walked in, Visions. The only thing that was wrong with that place, it was just so hot. So hot. But besides that, they had great merchandise, great staff. The staff were so nice, and they're like, oh, come back in about a week. And I was like, oh, why is that? And then they're like, we only have a portion of the stuff out. I said, I saw in the back, I said, you guys didn't have those shelves in the back stocked? And they said we had to hurry and open this up because people were begging for this store to be open. And I said, you guys are a popular store. And they said, yeah, come back next week, like next Monday or next Tuesday. And they said, our store will be fully stocked. And I said, all right. I said, I'll come back next week. I said, I'll give it a little look-see and maybe find some more gems. But as you guys can see, I haven't put it away yet. Those are all the gems, most of the gems that I got. So I'll eventually get around to putting it all away. So yeah. Yo, Eddie, what's up? Let's see. You still gonna do a P.O. Box Fears? That I am, Triple. I think I'm gonna buy that probably mid-September. Mid-September because I want it open before my birthday. So if anyone sends me anything for my birthday, because as you guys know, my birthday is October 28th. October 28th. 3 days before Halloween. I was supposed to be born on Halloween. I was supposed to. But I guess I was so anxious to pop out of my mom's vagina. I came 3 days before. So yeah. So I popped out and I was like looking around like, ooh, what's going on here? And then, Fears with his big, hilarious Fears ears. And I instantly, when I was born, Visions, I instantly threw on a hat. Because you guys almost always see me with a hat on. So picture a little Fears just being born. And then I put on my little hat. And I was curled up in my little blankie. And then so Fears' life started. Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah. Oh, nice, Girl Gamer. 2 days before Christmas. So, you were born on December 23rd. Nice. Nice. That's pretty cool, too. But you know what? I'm kind of glad I didn't get born on Halloween because when I was a kid, it was kind of a lead up. You know what I'm saying, Visions? It was a lead up to my favorite holiday, Halloween. So, like, on the 28th or the 27th, my mom would throw kind of like a themed birthday party. And sometimes they were Halloween-themed birthday parties. Other times, I remember I had a Double Dare-themed party because Double Dare is my favorite game show of all time. It's the best. I remember I had that. Then I had a Power Ranger-themed birthday once. Of course, I had a Ghostbuster-themed party once or twice. A couple of times, actually. I had a Ninja Turtle party one time. So I had a lot of, like, themed birthday parties. I don't know, Girl Gamer. Do they do that in Belgium? Like, whenever you're a little kid? Like, did you ever have a themed birthday party? I don't know. Do they celebrate birthdays in Belgium? I have no idea. Obviously, it's your birthday. They probably celebrate it. But I've never been to Belgium, so I don't know what your country does, Do they have Halloween in Belgium? Do they have Christmas in Belgium? I would think Christmas. I don't know about Halloween, but I would think they would have Christmas in Belgium because many countries have their own version of Christmas. But I don't know about Halloween. I think Halloween's an American holiday. I know they've started to do Halloween in England because I have some little cousins that live over in England and they dress up. So yeah. But I don't know about Halloween in Belgium though. But Girl Gamer, Rezzy, you would know because you live there. Do they do Halloween there? Do they do Christmas there? Just curious. Anyway, that was my analysis of the new Spirit Halloween store. So 9 out of 10 for the merchandise, but 6 out of 10 for the AC. They've got to get that AC a-rockin'. It's Florida, for God's sakes. Fears was sweating. I hate to be crude, but I'm being honest. Fears was sweating his cojones off. There was literally sweat dripping off of Fears' balls. I kid you not. All right? I mean, I don't want to get technical, but I was dying of the heat in that Spirit Halloween. They had some AC, but not enough. The AC's got to be a-rockin'. It's got to be a-flowing. So Visions, when I come to visit you, the first thing I'm going to do, go over to the thermostat. I'm going to crank that bad boy down to 67. Then we'll be good. Then we'll be rocking, But if it's 74, that's a no can do. We gotta rank it down to like 67, 68, and then Fears will be the best host ever. Obviously, I'm joking, buddy. I'm joking. I've learned, being Sam's friend and Randall's friend, I never touch anyone's thermostat now. Because Sam was like, Fears, what the hell are you doing? I was like, it's getting kind of hot in here. And he's like, well, you could have asked. And I was like, I could have asked. But I was like, yeah, I just went over there and just turned it on, So I would never do that, Visions. I was just joking around. Whatever it's set to, Portland's not that hot, because it rains a lot there. So I can't imagine it being too hot there. And I'm going to come in, I'm going to come when it's not too cold. I'm going to come in June and July of next year. So I would think Visions would keep it at 71, 72, probably. I'm just curious. But Visions, you've got no worries. Fears will not touch that thermostat, But I just thought I would make fun of myself because I remember Sam was like, Fears, what the hell are you doing? I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and turn that. And he was like, no. He's like, you got to ask me first. And I was like, oh, my bad, buddy. I felt bad for doing that. I should have asked Sam, before touching his thermostat. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, really? Oh, wow, girl gamer. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, Christmas is like when they do. Christmas is a given. Halloween, I was like, I didn't think you would have Halloween or Thanksgiving, but that's interesting that you have Halloween and Christmas, but not any. Well, Thanksgiving's an American holiday. It's when all of the immigrants from Europe and stuff settled and found land, and they broke bread with the American Indians. So obviously they wouldn't have that in Belgium, but I'm surprised that they have Halloween in Belgium. Well, there we are. There we are. Start putting together the Randy costume. You know what? Listen, Triple, I've already got my costume taken care of. You know that orange shirt that says, I'm lazy, this is my... It either says, I'm lazy, this is my Halloween costume, or it's just, this is my Halloween costume. I'm going to wear that. Or I'm going to wear that orange shirt that I just got over here. That orange shirt has got a pumpkin on it. Fears just may be a jack-o'-lantern for, for Halloween, whenever I do the live stream. I'm going to wear one of those two. I'm going to wear one of them, So, anyway. But yeah, Visions, I was just joking around. I would never touch your thermostat. Anyway. Time for the upcoming review. All right, Visions. I've got some good things to say about this movie, and I've got some bad things to say about this movie. It's not what I expected. All right. So I'm sitting there. Visions, I hate to say it. I was expecting more from this movie. I was expecting more. And Fears is unsatisfied with this movie. Some of it's good, and then some of it is just so fucking boring. I hate to say it, Visions, but it took Fears not one attempt, not two attempts, but 3 attempts. And I finally, on the third time, watched it. The first 2 times I fell asleep. And I was like, I am determined to watch this fucking movie because I promised Visions and I promised you guys I would review it. I just kept falling asleep because the first half is so boring. It only got kind of good towards the end, In my defense, Our defense is the wrong word. In my opinion, Visions, towards the end it got really good. Yeah, like in the beginning and the middle, there was a death here, there was a death there, but it didn't start getting juicy, getting good until at the very end. It was just this big lead up to the very... Now, the ending is fantastic. So, like I said, I've got some good points. I've got some bad points. The ending is absolutely fantastic. And I'm sorry, this is going to be a spoiler. So, it's basically about this girl. She's trying to, put her life back together. She was in a horrible accident. And sometimes she blacks out. Sometimes she has, a bad memory. And they did surgery, on her brain. And she lives with her dad, and come to find out, she has an evil sister. But she doesn't know it, or she forgot that she had a sister. And her sister starts, really, fucking with her mind. So her sister acts like not her sister. Her sister acts like, hey, I'm your best friend. You were an only child. And so she starts to believe all that shit. And then the sister gets so jealous that she starts, has got this master plan. So she starts killing her friends, like the main character's friends. What's her name? Virginia. Virginia is the main character. So her sister starts systematically killing. Periodically is the wrong word. Systematically, like, killing all of her friends off. And it's like, one person gets killed, like, one day of the week. And then on Sunday is her big birthday party. She's, like, turning 18. That's why they call it Happy Birthday to Me. So it gets towards her birthday, and she finds out that her sister is not her best friend. Her sister is her sister. And her sister, not only has she been jealous of her sister, killing all of her friends, but she's been acting like Virginia. Like, she wore kind of a mask that made her look like Virginia. She talked like Virginia. So she, like, not only was she like fucking with her sister's mind, she was fucking with everybody else's mind. And she's like, "You don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to live. You fucking bitch," and all this other stuff. And then Vision's probably my favorite thing is at the end. You go into this room, and she goes, "I've got your birthday all planned, ha ha ha, mwah. And then she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like, she's like, "We may have messed up your birthday last year with your fucking accident, your somewhat accident." Because, like, she thinks, like, her sister's, like, just playing everyone for a fool. She's like, "No, I really lost my memory. I really was in an accident." She's like, "Yeah, whatever, bullshit." But she's like, "Now this year, I'm going to make your birthday absolutely perfect. All your guests have arrived," and around the table is all of her dead friends sitting, like, just laying there with a fucking birthday hat on. She digs up their dead mother. So there's a skeleton, like a mushy kind of skeleton, sitting at the head table, and her mouth's all like that and shit, because she's been decaying for like a fucking year. So her mother's there. Even mom's there. Hey, give mom a hug and a kiss. And then she kills their dad. So their dad's there. So they're all sitting around the table. That's probably my favorite scene, Vision, because then I was like, all right, well, now it's not getting boring. Now it's actually getting kind of, like, good, you know? And then her sister tells her, "Well, this was my master plan. I was going to, like, all these murders are going to be your fault, and, like, I'm going to get away with it scot-fucking-free and shit." And then she's like, "No, you're not." And he goes, "Oh, yes, I am." She's like, "You've stolen everything from me, you fucking bitch." And she's like, You're the worst sister ever." And then she's like, "I'm the worst sister ever?" She's like, "You're a straight-up psychopath. You just killed my mother, my dad. You know, you dug up my mother for a year ago. You've killed all my friends. You're about to kill me." So Virginia, like, takes things into her hand, and I feel so bad for Virginia. She takes a knife and, like, stabs her sister, like, in the gut. And then the police arrive, and they think that Virginia did all of this. And, like, the cop shows up at the last waking moment, and he goes, "What in the hell have you done?" And then it just zooms up on her face, and she's all like, she's about to say, like, no, I didn't do it. But then it just cuts it off. And then that's the end of the film. So there's some parts I liked about it, Visions, but I'm telling you guys, I was expecting more. So this gets a rating of, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. And the only reason why I gave it a 5 out of 10 is the first and the middle part are so boring. That's why Fears fell asleep twice. I was expecting more. Now, I found this one on my own. This was not a referral from Visions or Pixel. So Visions, I'm sorry. This one, it's got to be a 5 out of 10. I'm telling you, the only reason why I gave it a 5 out of 10 is the ending is so epic. The ending is great. They should have put more effort into the beginning, middle, and end. You know what I'm saying? Then it would be perfect. But the ending is so creepy, so weird, so out of there. She's like, "Yeah, celebrate your birthday. All your family members and friends are," and then they're all like strung up with, like, strings. Like, so, like, one guy's head is, like, down, but she ties, like, a string, and she ties it to the ceiling, so his head is up like this, but there's blood coming out of his mouth, and he's all like that. It is so fucking creepy. And then her decaying mother is all like that, with, like, a little party hat on and shit. I was fucking losing my mind at the end. I was kind of laughing, but then I was kind of like, oh, shit. Because it is a cheesy horror movie. So half of me, I was laughing, but the other half, I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. So that was the only thing good about it. The ending is absolutely fantastic. So yeah. Anyway, Visions, what about your thoughts on it? Tell me your thoughts on this horror movie. Let me know. But that's my thoughts on it. I'll be honest. The beginning and middle, they need to speed up. It was so much, it was so stretched out. It took forever for them to kill the people off one by one. So, I don't know. Visions, what are your thoughts on this? Give me your thoughts. That's my thoughts on it, though. So, anyway. But I was expecting more. That's just me, though. I was expecting more. But the ending is amazing. The ending is bloody fantastic. So, yeah. I think that they were still writing the script as they were filming, so it took sorts of turns, which is what I like. I'll be honest. Another thing is you never knew who the killer was because the killer always had these black gloves on, and then it had they would wear a black, it was either a black t-shirt or a black sweatshirt, with the black gloves, and then you would see the black glove creep up and stab somebody or whatever, or creep up on them. But I'm just saying, to me, Visions, it just took I liked the murder mystery type of stuff. I fell asleep twice, and I was like, oh, God, we're already, a couple of minutes into this. It started off good. Within the first 2 minutes, somebody dies, right off the bat. So I'm like, okay, this is getting good. And then after the first death, 30 or 40 minutes go by until someone else dies. It just took them forever to explain everything. But the ending definitely made up for it. So whenever Halloween comes around, Fears is going to watch this again. I'll probably speed all the way through it and just watch the last 30 minutes, because the last 30 minutes is amazing. Amazing. Usually going back to some of the 80s horror movies, it's easy to guess what is going to happen. Oh, yeah, it was very predictable. I'm watching, I'm like, oh, God, here we fucking go. The creepy walk through the cemetery. Oh, it starts fucking raining. It was very predictable. I'm like, oh, God, how many times am I going to watch some stupid, drunk, big-breasted bitch walk through a cemetery in the rain and shit? And then she's like, huh? Oh, my God. Who's there? Is anyone there? Yeah, of course there's someone there. If you don't leave, you're going to get fucking murdered. Huh? Oh, no, nothing bad's going to happen to me. I'm like, yeah, you're in a graveyard. There's fucking dead people. It's raining. This is classic horror movie material. You're going to die, bitch, in about 8 seconds. What? What was that noise? I'm like, oh, God, here we go. So some of it was very predictable, Visions. Absolutely. And then it says, Vision says, it's easy to guess what is going to happen because all the tropes are there. Oh, yeah. That's the time period where they were still building the genre. That's true. And what Visions means by that, in certain horror movies, there's always the sweet little angel, then there's the dumb, drunk bitch slut, then there's the jock football player, I can take a football and throw it 1,000 yards, then every once in a while you'll have either the gay best friend or the misunderstood best friend, and or they'll have the occasional, I hate to say it, in 80s and 90s horror movies, there was not many different cultures. It was always either tons of white people and the occasional maybe Asian or black person. Normally 10 times out of 12, it was a crazy psychopath killing big-breasted girls and dumb jock idiots. Pretty much. And they were white. 10 times out of 12. Like I said, every once in a while, there'd be an Asian person, or there'd be a black person, or an Indian person, every once in a blue moon. So, yeah. But Visions, you're all right on all point. The minute I saw the girl walking through the graveyard in the rain, I'm like, oh, this is just classic horror movie material. Some parts were good, some parts bad. Now, I'd say my favorite death, probably when that jock football player guy, Visions, was working out, and he must know the killer because he's lifting weights, and then he looks over and he goes, "Hey, what's going on?" He goes, "Hey, why are you so late?" Or he says something like that. And he's like, "Well, hey," he goes, "before I go meet up with Martha or whatever his girlfriend is, hey, come help me put some more weights." He goes, I'm lifting kind of like light." So the killer puts on like tons of weight, and then the guy goes like this, and then the killer pulls out the thing where you place the weights on. He's like, "Wait a minute, what the hell are you doing?" He goes, "I can't keep this lifted." And he goes, "Help me. And he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then the killer takes a weight and throws it on his stomach, which has the whole weight come down, and basically like the weights hit his Adam's apple, and then blood comes flying out of his nose, out of his ears, and out of his mouth, or some shit like that, and blood just goes everywhere and kills like the jock football player guy. That's probably my favorite death. The other one, the beginning death visions, the one where the girl gets killed like right by her car, like within 2 minutes of the movie. But it's so stupid. So if you get attacked once, why wouldn't that girl run her ass off? So she gets attacked in her car. "Oh God, leave me alone." She gets out of the car, runs maybe a minute away from her car. Maybe not even that, maybe 30 seconds away from her car. And then she's like, oh God, I got away, thank God. And as she turns, the killer's right there, and she's like, no. Yeah, of course the killer is still in the area, you dumb bitch. You just ran 30 seconds away from your car. Run your ass off. Like, run like 8 minutes down the road. Then the killer probably wouldn't keep up with you. So when she turns, then the killer just like slices her neck from like here to here. That was a pretty good death too. That was a pretty good death. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. But besides that, those two deaths were good. But I'm just saying the beginning and middle needs work. So yeah. Let's see here. Let me scroll up. I'm missing comments here. But yeah. All right, let's see here. Where did I leave off here? However, this one kept me guessing even to the end. Oh yeah, Visions, it kept me guessing to the very end. But I fell asleep twice. But Visions gives it a 7.5 out of 10. All right, fair enough. I gave it a 5, so we're almost at the same, kind of thing. Let's see here. I can't, Eddie. I can't see her anymore. She's dead like the partygoers in the movie. Yeah. Well, I never said you had to block her Visions, but I will say she was like macking on Visions like really hard. So yeah. But no, those two kills were probably my favorite Visions. The killer is still a mystery, Eddie. Yeah, I mean, you don't find out who the killer is, until like the last... Well, it starts getting interesting the last 30 minutes of the film, but you don't really find out who the killer is until like probably the last 15 minutes of the film, and then like the last 15 is like that crazy birthday party. She freaks out, then she fights with her sister, then her sister kills her, then the police arrive, and they're like, what the hell did you do? And then she's about to say, "Oh no, I didn't do this. My evil sister like set all this up." But they leave you hanging at the end. Like it zooms up on her face, or it zooms in a little bit, and she's about to say like, "Oh no, I didn't do this. I had to kill my sister. Self-defense." But it doesn't give her time to explain. Cuts right to the credits, and I was always wondering, well, did her evil sister actually like get away with it, even though she died, or did her normal sister that had the accident, was she able to like talk her out of it and go, no, this was all my evil sister's idea. No, like that's not my idea, So I don't know. What do you think, Visions? Do you think her sister's plan worked, or do you think Virginia got off the hook? I don't know. We may never know. Let's hope Virginia got off the hook. Let's hope. All right, let me scroll down here. Let's see here. Jason. Is this actual Jason? Jason says, hey, Fears, you stole and used my thumbnail. I didn't really steal anything. I think you gave me that one, but if you want me to remove it, I will. I don't think I stole it. Hey, Fears, you stole and used the thumbnail I created. You need to remove it or I'll copyright strike you, Jason. All right, well, I don't want any drama, Jason, so after this stream, I will use a different thumbnail. The reason why I used that one is because it said John versus Randall. So I thought that would be perfect. But if you don't want me to use it, then I'll take it down right after this stream is done, and I'll use another thumbnail. So don't worry about it. I don't think I stole anything, though, but that's fine. I'll just use another one. Exhumed Visions, you think Fears can handle Pearl? I don't know who Pearl is. It was okay. There were 2 scenes in Pearl that I never forgot, though. Pearl. I don't know. I think the end would creep him out too much. Well, now I have to watch it. All right, Pearl. Let me watch a trailer. Let's have a little look-see. I mean, as long as it's nothing like that Holocaust thing, that cannibalistic Holocaust, then I'll probably be all right. All right, Pearl trailer. I don't know. I don't know when this was made, Triple, but if I write in Pearl trailer, hopefully it'll pop up. Okay. You know what? I saw them selling this, Triple, at Walmart. So I actually have seen the cover of this, but I didn't know what it was about. But I've never seen the trailer. So let's watch the trailer, shall we? All right. Let's see.
All right. Caring for your family during these times is admirable, but you only get one take at this life.
If only they would just.
I'm already starting to get like kind of a real creepy vibe because she's taking a bath, and I guess like her handicapped dad is like sitting in a wheelchair. Why is he in the room? Why is he just sitting there and watching her in the bathtub? And he's all like, that. So already I'm getting a creepy vibe.
Nothing. I want to be special, dancing up on the screen like the pretty girls in the pictures.
I will not let you leave this farm again.
Oh my lord.
I'm worried.
Why did she have to kill the duck? That's bullshit. Why did she kill a duck, Triple? Wow, that's nuts.
Maybe something real wrong with me. Rumor has it they only take one gal per town.
We're looking for someone with X Factor.
Has to be me.
How about a film nobody else has seen?
Is it legal?
Will be eventually.
I know what I've done. Bad thing.
You know what, Triple? I'm kind of on the fence. I'm intrigued, but I am getting kind of creeped out. So I don't know. We'll see. I am intrigued though. I'm intrigued, but I'm getting a little creeped out. All right, that was kind of a weird trailer. Run on. I'm intrigued though. I am intrigued. All right. Let's see. The ending was one of them. Haha, that was the greatest. I haven't seen the ending, but don't spoil the ending for me. If I watch it, then we'll see. It's not looking good for her, and that's what I was getting to Visions. It didn't look like it was looking good for her either way. Either she's going to get into the movies or she'll freak out because she didn't get into the movies. So either way, it looks like it's going to go bad for Pearl. Don't watch the ending. Is it that bad? Oh, Lord. Oh, don't watch the ending yet. No, I'm not going to watch the ending yet. If I get it, I'll watch it, and then we'll see what the ending is. So, yeah. So, yeah. All right. Let's see here. But, yeah, I was intrigued. Red Wolf says, I'm happy that you got monetized. Well, thank you. It was quite a surprise, but we'll see how it goes, Red Wolf. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is Jason. I had to create another channel since my other ones are blocked. Well, the reason why I blocked it, Jason, is like I've been wanting to be friends again, but I just thought, you know what? I'll leave you alone, and whenever you want to talk again is up to you. You know, we're not off to a good start, though, if you're threatening to copyright strike one of my videos over just a measly little thumbnail. You know, I haven't talked to you in months, or more than months. I haven't talked to you probably in a year. So, I mean, I want to be friends still, but we're not off to a good start if you're threatening to copyright strike. You could have just said, hey, Fears, could you use a different thumbnail? So, I mean, if you would have asked nicely, I mean, I'm going to change it either way, but you're not off to a good start, you know? So, the reason why your accounts were blocked, I was like, well, I'll give Jason some space, you know? I'm like, he's said a lot towards me. I've said a lot towards him. So I'll just leave him alone, you know? So, but if it's that much to you, I definitely will use another thumbnail. I never stole it. I think you gave it to me. I'm pretty sure you gave it to me ages ago. I never stole it. That's the only reason why I have it. But anyway, it's not a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. I'll change it right after the stream. So, yeah. I watched Lawnmower Man last night because Randy told me to. Oh, how was it, Triple? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Nice. Nice. Well, at some point, I'm definitely going to check it out. Or actually, I'm going to check out Lawnmower Man 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm not trying to start shit, Jason, but you shouldn't threaten someone. Like, if you would have just been like, hey, Fears, I don't really appreciate you using my thumbnail. Do you mind using another one? I would have been like, sure, no problem. I'm going to change it anyway. But, anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm not trying to start any shit. Anyway, yeah, it was pretty good. Nice. So it was good. I've never heard of Lawnmower Man until, actually, I don't even know who suggested that one. I think Randy and Pixel suggested that one. I don't know. Oh, wait, was it you? Actually, I don't know if it was Visions or not. I can't remember who suggested it to me, Triple, but I definitely wrote it on my list. It's on my movies to watch list. So, for sure, I'm definitely going to check it out at some point, you know? So, yeah. But yeah, Red Wolf, I appreciate you saying that I got monetized. That's very nice of you. We'll see how it goes. So far, I've only gotten 3 super chats, so we'll see. Not that it matters, not that I'm counting. I was letting you know how many I've gotten so far. So, we'll see how it goes, buddy. We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, to end this stream, I'm gonna review. Finally got done with MASH 4077. Finally got done. It was kind of a threat, Jason. It was kind of a threat. Hey, Fears, remove it or I'm going to copyright strike you. That's kind of a threat. So, anyway, not really a good way to start talking right off the bat. I mean, I wouldn't have done that right off the bat. I kind of would have eased into it. Hey, Fears, what's up? It's been a long time. How you been? So that's kind of a threat. So I'm not dealing with this anymore, Jason, and you're not bringing drama to my channel. So I'm definitely timing you out. So that's just not going to happen. So if you want to act like a normal human being and want to say hi next time, great. So yeah. Did you really, Visions? Oh my gosh. Wait, Visions. Not that I'm judging. but wouldn't one once be enough? I saw the trailer for Edward Penis Hands, and to me, that was enough for me. It did look hilarious, though. I can't believe that some, like, porn director was like, you know what? Like, Tim Burton's a great film director, which he is. He's a great film director, but I can't believe somebody in Hollywood Vision's like, oh, I've got this master idea. I've got an idea. Let's parody, Edward Scissorhands. Wait, I've got the ultimate title. I've got it. I've got the ultimate title. Edward Penis Hands, So I watched the trailer, and trust me, Visions, you guys saw my reaction. I was laughing hysterically. So, yeah. But there you go. I mean, once for me would be enough. You know what I'm saying? Once for me would be enough. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't trying to be rude to Jason, but that is a threat. Hey, Fears! Why don't you not use that thumbnail, or I'll just copyright strike you. If it was me, I'd be like, hey, Fears, what's going on? It's Jason. It's been a long time. Hey, I hope you don't mind. I really didn't appreciate using my thumbnail, which I completely forgot that it was his thumbnail because he gave it to me a long time ago. So I didn't. And he accused me of stealing it, which I didn't steal it. So right off the bat, he accused me of stealing something, and threatening, hey, I'm going to copyright strike you. So if it was me, I'd be like, hey, Fears, it's Jason. I really didn't appreciate you using my thumbnail. Can you just, use another one? I would greatly appreciate that. I would have been like, yeah, sure, no worries. I'm still going to take it down and use another one because I don't want any drama, but he's got a lot to learn. He doesn't really treat people that nice, especially his friends. So if Jason ever has a hope or a prayer of ever being my friend again, he's definitely got to change his tune, I'm just saying, I'm not being unreasonable. I think you guys would completely understand where I'm coming from. Right off the bat, accused me of stealing something and said, hey, I'll copyright strike you. As soon as I'm done with this, I have no problem changing. So, yeah. Anyway. Vision says it's a hood classic. It's better than Plan 69 from Outer Space. I've never even heard of that one either. Plan 60. Wait, is that another porno one? Plan 69? Oh, yeah, it's got 69 in it, so obviously it's probably a porno. Okay, now I have to watch that. Oh, Lord. Anyway, let's quickly review, because I need to get off, and I'm going to get some dinner, because I haven't ate. I skipped to lunch. I've only had breakfast. So yeah, Fears, can you scan in the cover of your Edward Penis Hands Blu-ray? I can't find it. You're on your own, Visions. You're on your own. Fears could care less about Edward Penis Hands. All right, time to review MASH. It took me a long time to watch this. It's got not one season, not two seasons, but 11 seasons. I'd say my favorite season was probably, I've got three favorite seasons. I like season 1, I like season 11, and I like season 2. Because they had a lot of, holiday episodes in those. But what's really cool about this is you never see them in the war. You always see the aftermath of the war. You do see the enemy, but anytime you see the enemy is either on the ground, already hurt after the battle, or you see the enemy trying to make peace with the MASH 407 or the Americans. They're doing peace talks. But you actually never see any battle scenes. You see bombs going off, in the distance. But you never see, the enemy shooting the Americans shooting the enemy, Which I really like, because I don't think there should be... I wish people could get along, everybody. But that's in a perfect society. Obviously, not everyone can get along. I wish. Some people are immature and don't want to get along. Some people start bullshit. Perfect example today. I'm not trying to mention any names. Sometimes people accuse you of stuff that they didn't do. Accuse me of stealing, threatening me. So, hilarious. You know, oh, it's not a threat. You're hilarious. It was a threat. Straight up threat. Anyway, not mentioning any names. But anyway, so I like about MASH, you don't ever see the enemy engage with the Americans, and you never see the Americans engage in war. And really, it just focuses about the MASH unit trying to stay sane through that crazy war, and they help out their own soldiers, they help out the enemy soldiers, they help out each other in the camp. And I'd say probably my favorite character, it's going to be pretty predictable, but he's so damn funny. I love Hawkeye. Hawkeye's my favorite character. I did like Trapper, but then for some reason Trapper left season 3 of the show, and they don't really tell you why. He just, like, well, he just says, hey, I got enough points to go home. So in that war, if you generated enough points, then you could go home, and someone would, like, take over for you. But I don't know why the actor that played Trapper quit the show after 3 years. But then the new guy that replaced Trapper, he was still a good actor. So that guy definitely filled Trapper's role, the new actor. But my favorite character definitely is Hawkeye. And it's good old-fashioned entertainment, guys. Like, it's if you guys have never seen it, I highly suggest the MASH 4077 complete series. And then, so it comes with the 11 seasons and the Academy Award film. I watched the film also. The film's a little bit different because the TV show was based on the film. So if you want to watch it in order, you basically watch the film first. And then the whole 11 seasons is kind of a sequel to it. So yeah. So, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It was a great show. Some episodes I didn't like. Some episodes were very serious and about serious problems. Other episodes were about, like, really funny stuff. So some of them, I will admit, I'm not afraid to admit, a few episodes I kind of shedded a tear here and there, you know, but not many tears, just every once in a while, I shedded a tear because it was such an emotional episode. But I really liked it. So if you guys have never seen MASH 4077, I highly suggest it. Definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. It's a pretty good television show. No, D-Man, it definitely wasn't filmed in Missouri. It was filmed, I believe, in California, but let me look it up. I believe it was filmed mostly in the California, like, mountains and stuff, because there's mountains in every area of the camp. So, I believe it was in California. Where was MASH filmed? So, it was filmed in a state park. It was filmed in Malibu Creek State Park. Is proud to be the home to the outdoor set of the television's legendary program, MASH 4077. The site still draws visitors from all over the world decades after the show left the air. The park is the former location ranch of 20th Century Fox Studios, who owned the land between 1946 and 1974. So it was filmed in a state park. And I've never heard of Malibu Creek State Park. So I'm going to find out where that's located. What state is Malibu State Park located in? Yeah, California. I was right. So they filmed it in a state park in California. So, yep. Because as soon as, no offense, D-Man, as soon as you said it, I was like, I know for a fact they didn't film that in Missouri. Because Missouri, they do have mountains and stuff, Missouri, but the mountains in Missouri, I should know because I'm from there, looks completely different mountains than the mountains in California. Plus, they wouldn't, you know, they like to film as much as they can in California because it saves on, like, sets and location scouting and all that shit. So, yeah. I was like, there's no way that they would ship the entire cast and crew and build a set and have it in Missouri. So this minute you said that, no offense, D-Man, but I was like, I know for a fact they filmed that somewhere else, you know. So, yeah. I'm probably thinking of something else. Good to know, though. Yeah, no worries. I'm just saying, I was like, I know for a fact they didn't film that. But it is an amazing show. If you guys have never checked it out, sit down, buy it, watch it, or you can even stream it, whatever you guys want to do. Buy a hard copy like me or stream it. I highly suggest it. And it never gets boring. Like the TV show is action-packed from episode 1 of season 1 to the last episode of season 11. It's really good. Anyway, that'll about do her, because we've been going for about an hour, and I have to go change a certain photo because, you know, someone has got their panties twisted in a knot and crying, basically. So, after I was threatened and a whole bunch of other shit. So I'm taking off. Because if I don't do it within the next 8 minutes, I'm going to get a copyright strike. I just find it hilarious. I still want to be friends with the guy, but he's got the nerve right off the bat. Hey, Fears, you stole something. Hey, Fears, I'm going to copyright strike. Instead of saying, hey, Fears, what's up? How you been? Long time no see. He needs to work on his people skills. Wow. Anyway, I'm taking off. But time for some plugs. Don't forget to check out FearsMan26 on the main channel, Fears Vlogs. Check out Visions, Lord Visions, King of the Goths, at www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some shit. Buy some cool shit. Visions has got a sale going on right now, so be sure to get on that sale. Check out my friend Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. Randall and me just did an interview on the main channel, so check out that interview. And I'm taking off because I'm hungry. I need to get a shower, and then I got to mosey on off to work at 3 o'clock, so it's going to be a long night. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Fears. Peace. Deuces. And I'm out of here.